Well, this is where I get to have some fun. This is live from my office. Of course, early in the week, we try to do a special feature called Anything But Politics, because all we do is talk politics. So why would we when we can talk about something fun like this? The other face on the screen, if you're watching on the YouTube channel, and if you're not and you're listening, trust me, he's to my left, your right, as you look at your speaker. It's the great Jim Jarvis from the Paramount in Aurora and the Copley, where we will be doing a big stand-up show in November. Jim and I go way back. He still has his hair. I clearly don't. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this.
Well, thank you for doing this, man. And I will say, it's funny. I will always remember the time that I was in Wisconsin at my brother's 50th birthday party. I got a call from you saying I was just, and you were doing two shows for us at Metropolis, one on Friday, right. One on Saturday.
Right.
I was just let go from WGN Radio, but if you're okay with it, I'm still coming and I'm going to tell the story.
Right.
And I am 4 hours away in the upper part of Wisconsin. Like, yes, thank you. Let's go. And it was great. So great to see you, dude.
That's great to see you. And we are very excited. Mike Toomey from Channel 9, one of the best stand-ups in the country forever, though most of you probably know him from Channel 9 in the morning news. And the very funny Tim Benker, who not only is a great comedian, he also owns a carpet cleaning company, and he can swing by your house.
Nice. And does he do stand-up? Like, will he do a set while he's
yeah. Oh, well, that's a good idea.
Or maybe
thought about that.
That's like a VIP program thing.
I'm thinking with all the space you have across the street at the Paramount, maybe we have him bring the machine. He runs over there right after the show as a thank you. I'm just throwing it out.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Or we can have people sit in the seats, and then he can do a second set, and they're like a late night show.
Right. Why not? We're just spitballing. These are ideas. So it's going to be a ton of fun. It's stand-up comedy. It's great fun. Everybody needs a laugh. We're encouraging you to come out, laugh at us, point at us. Got some prizes we'll be giving away. And I promise you're going to have a great time. And Jim, you don't know this, but we're doing this show, as you know, on November 15th at the Copley at 5 and 8 o'clock. And then 2 days later on the 17th, I will have knee replacement surgery on my left knee. And it'll match my right knee. And I'll have 2 new joints. So it's going to be my big kickoff.
It being such a physical show that you're going to blow a knee? Like, does this often happen in the stand-up world?
Yeah, it's like a senior version of Riverdance where I mostly just sit. You know, maybe we roll out a recliner. All right, so speaking of Riverdance, let's do this first before we continue to blatantly plug what we're doing. You've got a packed lineup at the Paramount. The Paramount, for my money, is one of the greatest theaters in America, bar none. And what you've done at the Copley across the street, and a complete rebuild of the Copley, is fantastic. Can't wait to get there after, playing it a few years ago, and it was great then, but you've done such great things with improvements there. But talk about your lineup. My old pal Frank Caliendo's coming in, but who else is coming?
Right, yeah. So Caliendo's coming in October 25th. Super fun, great show, really nice guy. We open up White Christmas. So every year, it's just the tradition where people literally come for this huge spectacle we do during the holidays and stuff. Irving Berlin's White Christmas. In fact, I just got done watching it just for the heck of it the other night on TV. And man, it's going to be a beautiful show. You can bring the entire family. The whole place is decorated. So join us for that. We are over a year now doing $1 Million Quartet in the Stope Island Theater, right down the block.
Wow.
So we took about 9 months to build that place out, made a replica of Beale Street. When you walk through the doors, we made a replica of Sun Studios. So you literally sit in Sun Studios with Johnny and Elvis and Jerry Lee and Carl.
Right.
And there's only, I think, 4 or 5 rows, and the stage is right in the middle. You're on either side. Super great. Come see that. We've got you guys coming on the 15th. By the way, I still love the title of your show, Whatever Happened to Steve Cochran, Men of a Certain Rage. Awesome.
Yeah, whatever happened to me. Yeah, exactly right. So it'll be good to prove I'm still here. And Men of a Certain Rage, we're only angry about the aches and the pains. And it's not a political show. We're not going to be screaming about politics. It's clean comedy. You can bring grandma if you want, or maybe grandma could bring you. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And then I looked into December, along with all of the other shows you have lined up. The Kris Kringle market in Aurora has exploded, and you've got to take care of that as well.
Yeah, I got to tell you, now we are the largest as far as exhibitors, Chris Kindle market that they do. So the one we surpassed Chicago last year, and we're even
Yep.
bigger this year, and bigger than Wrigley. And so we anticipate about 325,000 people this year.
Wow.
And I tell people, like, everybody should go to the one downtown for the experience and over the Wrigley, but we are spread out. It's this huge, big, open river edge park along the river. So we don't have the lines that you get at some of the other Chris Kindles that those guys do on stuff. Tons of booths, beautiful. And at nighttime, when that whole park is lit up, man, you are
It's
like
beautiful.
in the Bavarian Village. Yeah. So that thing is going on, and it's going to be, and you can do something like, hey, come to 5 o'clock to, oh no, we don't open until the 21st. I was going to say they can come to an early show at your guys' place and then mark down. But people do that for White Christmas, or like we're doing Second City as well over later on at the Copley in November, December. But you can come down, you can either see a show first and walk to Kindle Market or vice versa. But man, it's just a beautiful way, and tons of stuff going on at the Paramount.
Yeah, and parking, this is not something in Chicago that you can get without a second mortgage on your house. Parking opportunities all over.
Yeah.
And downtown Aurora is safe in a way that a lot of bigger cities aren't anymore. The Aurora Police Department, I think, does a wonderful job. So yeah, I'm excited that we're back. So what did you have to do when you redid the Copley? What are some of the things that we should be looking at and highlighting?
Sure. So number one, they got it. Really, you guys had played there before, and
Yep.
truthfully, what it was it was more like a speaker's lectern type place. You know,
Yep.
it'd have a bit of an elevated stage. The seats actually had those old desks that, you know, the arm comes
Yeah.
up, it's a desk,
Right.
you swing it down. We gutted it all the way down, rebuilt the entire thing, soundproofed it. The stage is now the ground, and we can build it up if we need to. The seats are unbelievably comfortable, proper lighting, proper sound, all those kind of things. Nice green rooms, nice dressing rooms. And on top of that, we built probably one of the nicest bars in Aurora. So it used to be a government office, and literally the walls were kind of that government brown, and the brown cabinets, kind of tan cabinets.
Right.
We gutted that whole thing and made it this beautiful bar. So, you know, come early, and when doors open up, you know, whether you drink or don't drink, we do mocktails, great cocktails, comfortable lounge setting and stuff. I think after the show, if I'm not mistaken, you guys are coming out to say hi to people, which will probably be
absolutely. Yep.
over there to hang out. And so, yeah, I mean, it's just a really nice atmosphere, and you can stroll out. There's tons of new restaurants that have opened up over the last couple of years in downtown, and it's a really cool place to be now.
Yeah, you and I had lunch not too long ago, and you were showing me around the new Copley. The boys haven't seen it yet, but they're going to be excited about it as well. And then I looked ahead into January, and I saw a young struggling comic named Jerry Seinfeld is coming in.
Apparently he may be a YouTuber or something.
Right.
Kids.
Yeah, we're hoping for the best for Jerry.
We are. So we just figured, let's just give this a shot and see if we can maybe give him a break on stuff.
Throw him a bone.
Yeah, throw him a bone. Thank you very much. So he is, we are doing our gala, and that's what it's all part of. That he is the entertainment for the gala that evening. So
this is your annual major event for the theater.
Yeah. So we have a couple components, right? If you're going to buy a gala ticket, which includes the Jerry Seinfeld show, then there is a pre-show party, much nicer formal type situation with heavy hors d'oeuvres and flowing cocktails and all those kind of things. We've got the gala performance that Jerry's doing. And then afterwards, we're going right across the street into where the Copley Theater is over there in that building. And that entire place we're turning into a giant party with music and dancing and all sorts of stuff. So it's going to be super cool, and we're looking forward to it.
Tell you a funny story about Jerry. This is in the 80s, right before he got the show on NBC. And for those of you who don't remember, the show was a dog at the beginning. Couldn't get a number. And they were going to whack it. They didn't know what to make of it. Larry David and Jerry came in. The pitch was truly, at least in part, the legend's gotten a little bigger than the truth, but a show about nothing. And when it caught on like crazy. But those first few years, for those of you only familiar with Seinfeld and reruns, it barely made it. Cheers is kind of a similar story, but obviously a different kind of show. So I was doing stand-up in It was a few years before because I was in Charleston, South Carolina, and Jerry had done a ton of Tonight shows and was a hot comic, but still on the way up. And the club owner said, and I'm just a kid, I'm 21, 22 years old. And he said, you want to say hi to Jerry? I go, yeah, it'd be great. And I go in the back in these, comedy clubs, these tiny rooms, right? They're probably a janitor's closet during the day. And you go in, and on the desk are stacks of $100 bills. And Jerry is sitting there counting out the money. Because even at that point, he had been through so many bad owners of comedy clubs. He insisted on being paid in cash. He literally had like a duffel bag where he would rubber band the stacks of hundreds. And I think he probably made $5,000 or something even back then. And threw the money in the bag and left. He was a little nervous. He was nice. Hey, Steve, nice to meet you. Don't come too close to the money. But I don't think
it was funny.
He couldn't count the cash out now.
The same thing happens in the blues world, and to this day,
yeah.
They notoriously got screwed by me club owners and stuff. So I always remember when I was running Metropolis Performing Arts Center, we had Coco Taylor. And I was in the wings, and I very rarely to get to introduce Coco. She just kind of does her own thing, and I got to do a house announcement and announce her. But Coco was one of those artists that we had to pay cash, and I had the cash in the wings, and I handed it to her in an envelope, and she literally took it and she stuck it on the inside of her bra, and I just looked at her. And
nobody's going there unless I invite them.
She said to me, "Oh, baby, you're too young and I'm too old for either one of us to do anything about it."
Wow. That's
and
fantastic.
I was like, I'll always remember that.
You're 1,000% right. And I know Aretha Franklin, up until the day she died, had a cash only deal. Now, I never had a chance to meet her, the Queen of Soul, greatest of all time. But imagine you're going to need a couple of duffel bags to pay Aretha by the time that career's over.
Right. And wasn't it Red Fox? He was another one.
Yep.
Dude only dealt in cash, and there's a reason for it. And it's funny because people think, oh, they're being prima donnas and whatever. And I'm like, no, man. If you went through what they went through, you want your money up front before you step your foot on that stage. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to pay you up front. When Mike Toomey and Tim and I show up, we'll pay you in cash.
Great. I know that I set up a payment plan. So I was going to send you a reminder that next week starts the first payment since we're getting close.
Yeah, installments.
Yeah. So.
All right, for everything in the Paramount lineup, the Copley lineup, where do we go for tickets?
Yeah, you go to ParamountAurora.com. And I'll say this, please be super careful. If you just type in Paramount, there's going to be 3 or 4 ticket brokers because they spend so much, millions and millions to be at the top of it. And we have had people, we just got done closing, come from away. We had somebody show up and told us they paid $395 for a ticket to the show, which should have been $85. They bought 2 tickets, actually, because they thought, and it will say Aurora box office and whatever else on it. So please, ParamountAurora.com or 630-896-6666, either one of those, and check it out. And we want to make sure that everybody gets a fair price on stuff. Come see these shows. Come see, especially you guys, man. We're psyched to have you guys back. It's going to be fun in the venue. I love the fact that we're doing this little thing where there are tables, a table of 4 people that now those are sold that are going to be sitting on stage with you. And for people who are watching, Steve's like, I got an idea. I say we get a table, we put these 4 people here, we just open them. I'm like, well, do we screen them? No, we don't need to screen them. This is all going to be good. I'm like, do you want security? No, we don't need any extra. I got this. This is all going to be fine. From the man who's getting a knee replacement and other things. That's what we're looking at that night.
Yeah, I think when I go in, I'm also going to get my forehead shrunk a little bit too. I don't know if they do that at the same time, but I figure while I'm under, they might as well take care of that as well.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call. Nice.
Yeah, well, that's not my first time. Again, ParamountAurora.com, 630-896-6666.
Yep, that's it.
And Jim Jarvis, you're the best. Can't wait to do the shows, but we got a month to go, but don't wait. I know there's probably a few more seats for the 8:00 show than there are the 5, but we're pretty confident both are going to sell out. So get your tickets.
Yeah, I assure you it's going to sell out. And I was just saying this the other day to you that Now's the time where people start buying tickets. And especially as you get closer to the holidays, like people are starting to go like, oh yeah, let's go. They've got that on their mind that we're getting close to November. So buy them before they're going to be sold out. It's going to be a great show. And all you guys are super funny. And the chemistry that you guys have, like I always go, after doing what I've been doing in the entertainment world for 24 years, you either have the chemistry with the people you're playing with or you don't. There was no making that up. And it's fun, man. You guys got it. It's fun to watch you guys play off each other and do stuff and even backstage. And it all makes for a great show. So, man, it's going to be a fun night.
It's going to be a great night. It's the great Jim Jarvis, ParamountAurora.com, 630-896-6666. And I can't wait. Can't wait. Thank you for doing this, my friend.
Cool. Thank you, man. I appreciate everything you do for us and everybody. You're awesome.
Thank you for listening to Live from My Office, a service of Monkey Run Productions. All rights reserved. The podcast is hosted by Steve Cochran, and it's mixed, edited, and produced by me, Ross Cochran. Steve is available for corporate speaking gigs. He would love to MC your event, and occasionally, he's funny. Thank you for listening. Head to cochranshow.com for more.